Hi everyone. What's really new in the 2025 Honda CB1000F? In short, everything that matters. Honda brings us a brand new, retro-inspired performance machine with a bold personality of its own. The CB1000F takes the legendary CB spirit into the modern era, combining timeless style with cutting-edge engineering. So, what's new? Clean lines, bold graphics, and a silhouette that captures the energy of the 1980s, reborn for today's riders. Built on the proven CB1000 Hornet platform, the new CB1000F features a completely retuned inline four-cylinder engine, derived from the Fireblade, now optimized for stronger low and mid-range performance. The result is a punchy, responsive power delivery that feels alive in every gear. The handling is sharp yet effortless, thanks to 41mm Showa SFF-BP upside-down forks at the front and a Pro-Link rear shock that ensures a smooth, controlled ride. A longer subframe adds both comfort and balance for rider and passenger alike. When it comes to stopping power, precision is everything, and the CB1000F delivers with 4-piston radial mount calipers gripping 310mm floating discs, assisted by cornering ABS for total confidence. A 6-axis EMU works behind the scenes to manage traction, cornering, and riding modes, while throttle-by-wire ensures every twist of the wrist feels perfectly natural. Tech meets style with a 5-inch TFT display featuring Honda Road Sync smartphone connectivity, and of course, ignition and access are keyless, thanks to the Honda Smart Key system. And for the finishing touch, 3 evocative color options set the tone. Wolf Silver Metallic with blue stripe, Wolf Silver Metallic with gray stripe, and Graphite Black. The 2025 Honda CB1000F, classic inspiration, modern power, unmistakable presence. For Honda, the letters CB have a storied, 65-year history, going back to the original 1959 CB92 Bentley. Introduced the same year as Honda began racing at the TT, the Bentley was Honda's super sport spike that brought clean styling, sporty ergonomics, an eager engine with a sonorous soundtrack and keen handling, a template that still holds true. Each generation of CB has defined an era of performance and, for 2026, there is a brand new CB in the range. The CB1000F takes inspiration from the CB750F of the 1980s, an advanced, iconic bike that powered Freddie Spencer through the closely fought American AMA championships, and wraps the pure fun of riding into an evocative, retro-cool and supremely characterful 4-cylinder package. Built on the CB1000 Hornet platform, and wearing a next-generation F designation, it adds premium equipment with a broader performance envelope to deliver wide-ranging pleasure, from urban to open roads. Developed under the conceptual target of creating the best balanced roadster, the CB1000F handles like a middleweight but with big bike feel. And, with the 80s now proving such an influential decade on clothing, music, style, and more, the CB1000F is very much a bike ready for today. The CB1000F takes the street-fighting CB1000 Hornet, whose package of engine and handling performance and outstanding value for money has completely reset expectations across the naked segment, as a reference point and builds on some shared fundamentals to create a soul and identity all of its own. First up is the engine, heart and soul of any motorcycle. Honda's development engineers have added real offbeat character and feel to the 1,000 cubic centimeters, 4-cylinder power plant via inlet, cam timing and exhaust revisions. Output has also been adjusted and moved down the rev range. Maximum power of 91 kilowatts or 124 horsepower arrives at 9,000 revolutions per minute. With 103 Nm torque at 8,000 revolutions per minute to provide more low and mid-range push, alongside gearbox ratios enhancing low-speed acceleration and high-speed cruising. Then there's the look, of course. The bike's swooping style is pure 80s, a decade making a huge comeback over 40 years on, influencing popular culture in everything from music, style, clothing and more. The clean design of the CB1000F focuses on the essentials, with a strong connecting line flowing from the tank, through the side covers and seat into the rear cowl. The single round headlamp is flanked by twin horns, and the bold tank and side cover graphics are inspired by Freddie Spencer's high-barred AMA bike. The diamond frame doubles as a design feature, with a bespoke subframe for more seat room. 41mm Showa SFF BPUSD front forks and Showa rear shock deliver adjustable, high-quality suspension control, with bespoke settings and ProLink rear suspension for a supple all-round ride. 4-piston radial mount front brake calipers, with bespoke tune, work 310mm floating discs, while cast aluminium wheels mount 120, ZR17 and 180, ZR17 front and rear tires. A 6-axis inertial measurement unit is now at the center of ride control. Throttle-by-wire delivers 3 default riding modes with preset combinations of power, engine brake, wheelie control and HSTC settings, plus user option allowing the rider to choose their own preferred settings. The optically bonded 5-inch TFT screen offers intuitive usability, clarity even in bright light, and Honda Road Sync smartphone connectivity through the simple switchgear on the left handlebar. A Honda Smart Key operates the ignition switch. Based originally on the 2017 CBR1000RR Fireblades power unit, the 1000 cubic centimeters DOHC inline 4-cylinder engine has been specifically tuned for its new roadster roll to deliver a torquey, characterful feel through the lower RPM zone, with smooth mid-range output and accessible top-end zip. Bore and stroke is set at 76 by 55.1 mm, with compression ratio of 11.7 to 1. Maximum power of 91 kilowatts arrives at 9,000 revolutions per minute, with 103 Nm torque at 8,000 revolutions per minute. Compared to the Hornet, this is a marked, and deliberate, difference. Because, while the Hornet hits hard up top to give a Street Fighter's adrenaline rush, the CB1000F delivers the meat of its performance at lower RPM, away from the red line for more all-round riding enjoyment. A variety of development work has gone into the engine to create the change in character. Revised camshafts for exhaust and intake valve timing, as well as tuned intake specifications, give the CB1000F an evocative, unique 4-cylinder engine sound, as well as delivering enjoyable, well-balanced performance across the entire RPM range. The intake side has been completely revised for improved low to mid-range performance and throttle response below 6,000 revolutions per minute. Intake funnel length has been extended 50 mm to 140 mm, with minimum diameter now 36 mm. The funnel inlet diameters vary, 40 mm for the right pair and 50 mm for the left. This creates a pulsating intake sound as the throttle opens. Smoothed across its top section, the airbox matches the shape of the fuel tank and delivers the volume required for maximum airflow with reduced intake resistance. Designed to produce a sensuous note off the bottom and through the mid-range, plus exhilarating soundtrack up top, the 421 exhaust feeds a period-correct 3-chamber megaphone-style muffler, working alongside the offset intake setup and valve timing. The transmission has also been revised. First and second gears use lower ratios, increasing low-speed response and acceleration. Third, fourth, fifth and sixth all employ higher ratios, for a more relaxed, lower revving ride while cruising, at 100 km/h in top gear. The engine is turning over at 4,000 revolutions per minute, compared to the Hornet's 4,300 revolutions per minute. An assist, slipper clutch offers a light load at the lever, reducing fatigue, and manages rear wheel hop under hard, rapid downshifts and braking. The engine returns fuel efficiency of 5.6 liters to 100 kilometers and the fuel tank holds 16 liters, giving a potential range over 280 kilometers. TBW management and a 6-axis inertial measurement unit are at the heart of the CB1000F's electronics package. And TBW allows the rider maximum control over the engine via 3 default riding modes with preset combinations of engine power, engine brake and HSTC settings, plus 2 user-defined options that allow the rider to choose their own preferred mix of settings. Selection is managed via the left handlebar and TFT screen. There are levels 1 to 3 of power and engine brake with 3 as the maximum of each parameter. There are also 3 levels of HSTC, each level's amount of intervention is optimized to work with real-time input, yaw, roll angle and rate, from the EMU. Level 3 provides the highest intervention. An indicator in the instrument display activates when HSTC is working, it can also be turned off completely. Standard mode uses the middle setting for power, HSTC and engine brake. It is designed to replicate the feel and drive of a bank of carburetors, with an easygoing character. Sport uses the highest power delivery and lowest levels of engine brake and HSTC to deliver maximum big bike performance, with enhanced throttle response. Rain mode employs the lowest power setting for the least aggressive throttle response, medium amount of engine brake and maximum HSTC. The lower levels of power and torque delivery are focused on the first 3 gears. User modes 1 and 2 allow the rider to choose between the settings for each parameter and save the setting for future use. The Honda CB1000F draws its retro style from the CB750F and CB900F, bikes born at the end of the 1970s that helped redefine and shape global motorcycle design. Designed to provide high performance that anyone can enjoy, just as the CB brand always has, the CB1000F features strong, defined and flowing lines that run the bike's full length. Connecting the fuel tank through the side covers to the tail unit. The chrome downpipes and exposed engine proudly show off the handsome presence and power of a large displacement 4-cylinder engine. Long life, energy-saving LED bulbs are used for all lighting. The round headlight shape uses a classic circular signature light, with low beam at the top and high beam at the bottom, while the taillight fits neatly into the tail unit. And taking direct inspiration from its forebears, dual horns, using different frequencies, are sited beneath the headlight. For added convenience, a Honda Smart Key operates the main ignition switch, which is sited on the top ridge. A regular key unlocks the seat and petrol cap. Premium technology, in the form of a 5-inch full-color TFT screen, uses optical bonding to improve visibility in bright sunlight. By sealing the gap between the cover glass and TFT screen with resin, glare is reduced and backlight transmittance improved. It's customizable between bar, circle and simple display patterns and offers iOS, Android smartphone connectivity via the Honda Road Sync app. This feature, alongside a simple, easy-to-use, backlit 4-way toggle switch on the left handlebar, allows straightforward, on-screen turn-by-turn navigation as well as the option for the rider to make calls or listen to music. All an owner does is download the Honda Road Sync app from either the Play Store or the App Store, connect to the CB1000F, and go. The indicators also incorporate an emergency stop signal function. Under hard braking, the hazard lights flash to warn other road users a hard stop is in process. By 2050, Honda aims to realize a society with zero environmental impact, not only through its products but also throughout the entire life cycle of its corporate activities. To achieve this, Honda is working on 3 pillars, triple action to zero, of carbon neutrality, renewable energy, and resource circulation, including the expanding of its use of biomass and recycled materials, with the aim of a switch to more easily recyclable materials by 2050. The CB1000F's rear mudguard and seat bottom panels are made from pre-consumer recycled polypropylene material, which is made by crushing, compounding, pelletizing, and recycling pre-consumer recycled materials such as those from automobiles and home appliances. The CB1000 Hornet has been acclaimed for its light, easy handling, and that ability starts with the frame, which the Honda CB1000F also employs. The one-piece steel diamond-style twin-spar unit is designed around the engine and uses an F-specific rear subframe, opening room for more comfortable two-up riding. In addition, a center stand can also be fitted, easing chain maintenance. Rake and trail are set at 25 degrees and 98 mm, with wheelbase of 1,455 mm. Curb weight is set at 214 kg. The riding position is relaxed and upright for stress-free riding and good visibility in town. A 2.8 meters minimum turning radius, alongside the easy handling geometry, ensures light urban maneuverability. The seat uses thick cushioning with seat height set at 795 mm, the bike's narrow midsection makes for easy ground reach. Ground clearance is 135 mm. Up front, show 41 mm separate function fork big piston USD forks are adjustable for spring preload and rebound, compression damping, allowing owners to tailor to their preferences. The new single-tube separate pressurization show rear shock operates through ProLink, with the new linkage that offers ride comfort at lower, around town speeds and more stability as velocity increases, and adjusts for preload via cam. Rebound damping is adjustable. The asymmetrical cast aluminum swing arm minimizes muffler clearance for improved lean angle and moves its mass closer to the center of gravity. It also offers an optimum rigidity balance for sportier riding on twisting mountain roads. Dual, radial mount Nissan 4-piston calipers grip 310 mm floating discs. To match the suspension settings, and create an easy-to-handle machine, the brake hose expansion rates have been revised to create reassuring brake performance and feel. Cornering ABS, managed by the 6-axis EMU, adds extra peace of mind for the rider. The rear 240 mm disc employs a Nissan single-piston caliper. The 5Y-spoke design wheels are cast in lightweight aluminum. A range of genuine Honda accessories are available for the Honda CB1000F, enhancing style, performance, comfort and practicality. For convenience, they will be available in 3 curated packs. Sports Pack, featuring a color-matching headlight cowl available in black and red or silver, an oil filler cap, a tank side decal, to enhance the motorcycle's appearance, a radiator grille and engine guard, to provide additional protection, and a quick shifter for seamless up and down gear changes, for improved performance. Comfort Pack. Designed to enhance ride comfort on longer journeys, the Comfort Pack comes with a high windscreen, upper and lower deflector sets, comfort main and pillion seats and fog light set ensure optimal comfort in a wide range of conditions. Travel Pack. Designed to increase long-distance practicality, includes 14 liters, left, and 10 liters, right, soft saddlebags and a 3 liters tank bag, providing additional storage capacity. Thanks for watching.